Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a talk called The Return to Our Primordial Nature. The last 150 years in Europe have seen the breaking away of society from religious structures, religious thought, and a religious way of being. Conflating the teachings of the prophets with the authority of priests, Europe has sought to liberate itself not only from religious structures, but from the divine itself. Man has cut himself free of God, it would seem, and thus catapulted himself into what he calls existence. He has felt the intoxication of being able to challenge, question, and deconstruct, of being able to say no. Thus he has found himself in a kind of permanent adolescence, where the pinnacle of human development is a triumphant defiance against all that is apparently oppressive. So man has come up with questions, and a way of life that revolves around challenging and defying, and in addition to that, experimenting and exploring, free of all apparent restrictions, enjoying the intoxication of breaking boundaries. But what man has not come up with is answers. And while in the 20th century he may have attempted to move beyond the stage of deconstruction, he has struggled to come up with any effective means of reconstruction and restoration. He has cut himself free and drifted into the wide open wastelands of existence, and he has tasted existence up to a point. He tasted everything that man might like to taste, all kinds of power, different fashions, different moral boundaries, different relationships, different lifestyles. And he became very sophisticated too, experimenting with art that asks questions, experimenting with literature that asks questions, experimenting with film that asks questions. And when he discovered that he couldn't find any clear answers, he began to scoff at the desire for clarity. And when he became depressed, he didn't let it show.